ChordWizard Gold suits all musicians from beginner to professional. It operates the same way at each level, but with different chord and scale types and chord shapes. As you progress, these are adjusted so ChordWizard stays right with you on your musical journey. This is a beginner guitar library, the same as we have used in most of the videos. Before we change playing levels, let's see some of the areas that will be affected. The status bar tells us that our library has 420 chord shapes, which is about typical for beginner level. The chord matrix contains 7 common chord types. The same ones are in Relations View and throughout the ChordWizard workspace. The scale matrix shows the 7 modes of the major scale, again the same ones available throughout the workspace. Let's have a closer look at how this works. Each library contains a set of library options. These define the instrument and tuning, and there's also several areas that affect playing level. This is where all the chord types are stored. ChordWizard knows over 55 chord types, but most of them are deactivated at beginner level. These are the ones in grey. Only the active chord types appear in the workspace. Each chord type is defined by a unique combination of degrees based on the notes of the major scale. This is explained in the How Music Works tutorials. The scale types work in the same way. There's over 30 scale types here, but only 7 are active. Now we'll switch libraries. As well as letting us change the instrument, there's also a setting here for playing level. To shift up a gear, we select Intermediate and press OK. We can now see a few changes. This Intermediate library has over 3,500 chord shapes, and the chord matrix now has many more chord types in it. There's also more scale types available now, including the melodic and harmonic minor scales. Looking at the library options again, we see it's because more of the standard chord types and scale types are now activated. Now let's go all the way to advanced level. We have nearly 10,000 chord shapes in this library, and the list of chord types is very comprehensive. So is the list of scale types, which now includes exotic and non-Western scales. In the library options again, all of the standard chord types and scale types are now activated. If you want, you can even go beyond this by adding new custom chord types and scale types. You enter the name and the combination of degrees, and it will be integrated into all operations. Now that we've jumped between playing levels, we'll return to beginner level and look at making smaller adjustments. We may not want all the chord types of the higher levels, but we might still want more than we've got here. Let's say we've just discovered the Add 9 chord in a piece of sheet music. It's not showing here, so we go to our library options to find it and activate it. Here it is, we select it, activate, and press OK. Now we have the new chord type available, but there's still no chord shapes for playing it. Here's how we fix that. By selecting the row heading only, we are telling ChordWizard that we're interested in Add 9 chords for all root notes. In Design View, we can now search for chord shapes. We searched one by one in an earlier video, but now we'll do it in a different way and much faster. With the search list, we can find many chord shapes at once. If we select them all and add them, we now have a few chord shapes for each Add 9 chord to get started with.